Let's go. These are the data mines for the new patch. It draws the line in the sand, cleans up language, and also opens a bit of design space. Yeah, I like the patch. I like the patch. We know every time that when there's a new patch that there won't be actual balance changes. So the juice of the patch is the new cards that are data mined, and so on and so forth. There's new cards. New cards. Should we? Are they up in SnapFun? Oh, this is a new card. Fun Pay. Move your other cards here to the right. Activate. Wait, isn't this outrageous? 1 million BC Iron Fist. It's a 4/7, mate. I don't think this is staying as is. This is way too strong. It's a mini Heimdall that moves to the right. You have to play it on 4. That being said, it's a 4-cost activate, and those usually are bad. Play Heimdall, then activate. Yeah, I mean, there's endless possibilities with this card. It is a very, very powerful effect, but it's activate. And it's a 4-cost card. So you have a window of 2 turns to play it. And if you don't play here exactly on turn 4 or 5, you can't play it. It's a very powerful card, a massive stat line, but at the same time, because it is activated, it is much worse than if it were just an on-reveal card. Hey, what's next? Captain Carter. This was data mine last month also, right? Add this card's power to your back row cards here. Can't add to itself. So you wait. Doesn't it's ongoing? Oh. Don't the locations feel front to back? So it can add 6 power in the back if you don't buff it. It can be the first card in the location. I mean, you can play this card with Doom. That would be massive. And you can buff it too. Yeah, it can be first or second card. It's ongoing too. Like we were just playing an ongoing deck. This should be pretty good in the ongoing deck. And you can spectrum it and buff the cards behind it. This is a good card. This is a powerful card. Captain America, Sam Wilson synergy, especially if she works with the shield of Sam Wilson. That's massive. What is back row? It's something. It's a new thing they're doing where every location has four spots, right? The top 2 are the front row and the bottom 2 are the back row. All locations feel front to back. So it needs to be one of the first 2 cards in a location, so it won't lose any value by not being able to buff itself. Would she give double her power if there is an onslaught in her lane? Add this card's power to your back row cards here. I think no, you just buff here. You just play Captain America, you play Spectrum, and you double up the... I don't think Onslaught works with this card. Yeah, it's kind of like MMM where the effect is just one-off. Can you get Season Pass card in the random card slot machine that is Spotlight creates? Yes. If it was a fixed power, and then it could get doubled. But it's like this card's power. So this is pretty cool. This is a strong card. Definitely a strong card. Kahuri. 4/6. Each card in your hand gives one of your cards in play plus 1 card. Plus 1 power. What? Each card in your hand gives one of your cards in play plus 1 power. So this card is like a generated. You can give plus. Gives one of your cards in play plus 1 power. So if you have 7 cards in your hand, this is a 6/13, but it's random. Like you can play here on turn 6 with something that generates cards. Like it doesn't steal it. It's just like having cards. It just checks your hand, how many cards you have. You can play Kate Bishop. You can play a bunch of 1 drops to refill your hand, and then play this, and it will be +7. It's okay. Is this nuts with show if it buffs for each card? It's +1 for each card. And it's... Wait, each card in your hand gives one of your cards in play +1 power. So how does this work? Is it +1 to 7 random cards? For if your hand is full, +1 to 7 random cards, or is it chooses a card and it gives it +7? I mean, everyone, one card gets +7. Each card in your hand gives one of your cards in play +1 power. It's not clear. Each card randomly picks a card in play. It's Gwenpool but on board. What is Gwenpool's wording? Well, we can extrapolate. Pick a random character in your hand. So this one is like 3 times. This one's very clean. The wording here is very clean. They're definitely changing. It's probably gonna say pick a random character on your board. I mean, this is not out. This is Datamined. This is for they have this text for their own use. So we're just peeking into the internals of Second Dinner. It doesn't mean that this is what's gonna get printed. It's gonna be much clearer when it gets printed. So it gives, if you have a full hand, it gives +7. That's the maximum it can give. Well, obviously there's Wong, there's all that stuff you can do. +6. You can play cards to fill your hand, and then like on the same turn, you can play like Hawkeye. You can play a bunch of 1-drops that generate cards, and you can refill your hand and then play Kahuri. So the maximum benefit you can get is +7. So 413 random buffs. Okay. I don't feel like strongly either way about this card. I don't think she's gonna be broken. She doesn't seem like super weak either. She's kind of niche, fits specific decks that generate cards. Yeah, Snowguard, you can play a bunch of stuff. It's an interesting design nonetheless, right? I like the art. The art is beautiful, but yeah. Strange Supreme gains +2 power from merging. End of turn, merge one of your created cards into this. This is the exact same card, right? They did not change anything about this one. This is the same as it was Datamined last time. I mean, this one with Isun and Arishem can go crazy, right? It was 2-0. Oh, so it got a 2 power buff. Okay. Gains +2 power from merging. End of turn, merge one of your created cards into this. No, I'm pretty sure the created card needs to be either on the board or on the same location. There's no way it merges from your hand. If it merges from your hand, this is broken. There's absolutely no freaking way that's how it works. It's on board. It should be on board. Go on to the next card. There's no next card. It's Hydra. Refresh. It is insane value with this one, yeah. Hydra is what... Did they change it? 3-2. It was 3-1. Ongoing. +1 power for each time one of your cards moved this game. Yeah, this is what I've been saying that move needed a year and a half ago. This is what move needed a year and a half ago before they overbuffed it. It's Morbius for move, it's Null for move, Morbius and Null, like cards that grow passively while you're doing your thing, while you're doing your keyword thing. +1 power for each time one of your cards move this game. It's +1, it was +2. So it's +1 and each time instead of +2 in each card. It was always +1. Okay, it was always +1. It's each time though, so it's much better. So this is a very, very good card for move. This card alone might make move stable and less of a headache than it is now. Because this is what it needed, right? Right now, Move, the only reason people aren't playing Move is because it's a headache. Only your cards? Sure. Oh yeah, it doesn't work with Scream anymore. Fair. Can he get plus 3 Silk moves 3 times in a turn? Yes. Definitely. I mean, that's what it says it does. Plus 1 power for each time one of your cards moved this game. Each time. Yeah, this has strong synergy with Silk. Dum Dum Duggan. Your front row cards, here we go, have plus 1 power. Can add to itself. Wait a minute. Dum Dum Duggan with Carter are kind of nutty. They're both ongoing too. So they buff each other. Your front row cards here have plus 1. So you play it at the end. Sam Wilson plus Carter front row. Dum Dum Duggan goes infinite. This isn't its power. It's plus 1 power. It's very specific. It only adds 1 power no matter what. It's not like Carter. Carter is much more powerful because every time you buff her, she buffs everything else. This is really good. As a combo with your, I think ongoing is gonna go nuts, chat. Your front row cards here, it's not in every lane. It's in the lane that it's in. Like Hadouken. It says here, plus 1 power here. Just please, before you make those assumptions, read the card twice. Okay? People assumed it adds its power. People assumed it's on the whole board. Oh my god, the art is insane. Surge. On reveal, give the top card of your deck minus 1 cost and plus 1 power. After you play it, repeat this. Wait, what in the world is this? This is nuts. This is so good. I love it. I love this. Obviously, it can backfire if you hit a 6. Oh, you can play it on turn 5 and then it goes off again. Wait, this is outrageous. There's no way that makes it to release. Yeah, I said the same thing about Doom 2099. And look at us now. If you play on turn 4, it's very low tempo. I mean, it's a 2-cost chat. This is a very this is a super. Is this gonna be the next best 2-drop in the game if they print it like this? Bounce players are drooling like everyone's drooling. I'm drooling. Everyone's drooling. This card's insane, and the art is gorgeous. This is so good. This is super powerful. I don't know if it's broken. It's definitely up there. I don't know if it crosses any thresholds. I would like it printed like this though. I'm not gonna lie, I'd rather see a card like this that's going to quote-unquote break the game or whatever, and then it gets nerfed, than see a card that drops and does nothing. Esme Kaku. Okay, on reveal. Okay. Copy a card from your deck into your hand. Set its cost to 3 and power to 4. They're cooking, chat. They're cooking. They are cooking, dude. This card is so... I don't know if this is going to be broken, but it's interesting AF. New dev team. I don't know what happened there, but they're cooking for sure. How are they even thinking of these effects? Imagine copying Iron Man. Imagine anything. This is insane. It doesn't even remove it from your deck. You can double up. You can double up whatever that card is. Obviously, you need to play. It's a bit slow because you need to play this. Then you get the card, right? And then you play it. And then you can double up. You can, for example, play Esme into Serra on 4. And Serra is just a 3/4. It is a random card, and it needs to be in your deck. Like, I don't think this is gonna be broken or anything, but they're cooking. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Howard Esmelat, it's not the top deck it's not the top card. It just copies a card from your deck, whatever is in your deck. It takes one card randomly, it sets the cost to 3 and the power to 4, and it's on reveal. You have to play it. So you play it on 3, then you get a 3 cost whatever was left in your deck with 4 power, mind you. So you can't really like play whatever infinite and play you still have to play the card that you copied. Oh, copy a card from your deck into your hand. Yeah, it adds a card from your deck to your hand and that card is a 3/4, no matter where it goes. You always get it cheaper if it was more expensive. It's not a draw. It doesn't remove. Yeah, you can draw that card and play that one also. It's a very strange card. I like that I like the uniqueness. Also the new card is going to be a generated card, so it can be buffed by hand. It can work with all the cards that work with generated cards. It's going to work with the new card that you created in your hand. It is a very interesting card. I love it. I hope they don't change it. It doesn't seem broken from a first glance. I hope they keep this and release it as is. I mean, if it is, they can change it, right? Obviously, if it's broken, but it's just extremely interesting. This is a chef's card for sure. This is a chef's card for sure. Like, you need to be able to cook if you want to use the card cook. You know what I mean? Okay. Next. Oh, there's so many. Prodigy. Are all of these news? Are all of these new? On reveal. If this is in the back row, copy the text of the card in front of it. What in the world? Thanks so much for the Gorgon deck. I just played versus an Irishman deck with Iron Patriot, and by turn 4, I had Gorgon, Mystique copying it, and Moonstone in the same lane. I don't know about this card. I'm not gonna lie. This is a weird card. Iron Lad on demand. This is a very weird card. This is gonna create a lot of headaches. For sure. If this is in the back row, copy the text of the card in front of it. Yeah, so many people are gonna mess the placement, including me. Double gore, double whatever, yeah. You can double Moonstone even. This is just Mystique with 4 power. It's not Mystique, it's better than Mystique because you can copy anything. It copies the text, you can copy anything. It doesn't need to be ongoing. You can even copy on reveals. This is an interesting card. I just don't want to think about it. Elixir. Ooh, I love the art. Is this like Sunspot's cousin or something? Why does it remind me of Sunspot? Activate. It's a 1/1 activate. The next time one of your cards is destroyed this turn, revive it here. Next time one of your cards is destroyed this turn. Can it revive itself? Can this go infinite and you keep reviving it? Oh, activate once, but it died and came back from the dead. Null stock rising. You destroy your null and you bring it back. It's like a phoenix. This is a very interesting card. It's a 1 cost. It's a 1/1. Bro, this card is... They're cooking. I'm not gonna lie. This card is... So many decks that you can run this in. Maybe even like... Maybe even Phoenix Force? Misery? This is pretty cool. What? Zord? Oh, I don't know what his name is. After any 3 or 4 cost card is played here, move it to another location. Zorn? Okay. After any 3 or 4 cost card is played here, move it to another location. It's a 2/3. Does it work with this? Vulture is huge for you. Werewolf is huge. I mean, I guess. It doesn't have a limit, right? It's any. Whether it's your cards or the opponent's. He impersonated Magneto once, hence the text. So you can move any of these move cards. Some of these cards are removed, so forget about those. What would you like to move? Red Wing? What gets the most benefit? Red Wing and Vulture. Nothing else, right? Elixir is Shang-Chi counter. He's pretty cool. You can move Nocturne, but Nocturne is just doesn't exist right now. It's also disruption for your opponent. Yeah. As this dipping heavily into the modern era of characters, each season is themed, so it might just be the theme of whatever these characters are for that month. They're cooking. I am so happy with the new cards. They're definitely cooking. There's a clear modern X-Men theme going. Yeah, they're running out of heroes. They're not even remotely close to run out of heroes. The heroes are in the thousands, and there's only like 300 something cards, close to 400. So yeah, this is a cook. This is another cook. It's a 2/3 also. Love it. Heat Omega. Bro, they're cooking with the art. I don't know if this is modern X-Men art, but they're cooking with the art too and the abilities. They are remembering. It feels like they're feeling themselves right now. Destroy the next card you play this turn to gain its power. Activate. Decent. Destroy the next card you play this turn to gain its power. It doesn't say here, chat. It doesn't say here. So you can basically double Venom. You can basically double Venom and then Zola it. Hello, Soramu. Deadpool 2. Yeah, if it's a huge Deadpool. You can just activate this, destroy the Deadpool, this grows. This is a destroy card if I've ever seen one. This is the first destroy card we're gonna get for a long, long time. Shana and IP generate variants, that's cool. So what you can basically do is you can activate this if it's alone in a location. After you play a huge Venom, this takes the power of Venom, and then you can Zola this. That's insane, no? Nimrod combo. Nimrod also pretty good with it. Nimrod also pretty good. You can revive it with Elixir as well. Wait, is Elixir an activate also? It's a 1/1 activate, right? Yeah. We're getting some good activate cards. They finally realized that the sweet spot for activate is that 1/2/3 cost. And that's the sweet spot for activate. And we're getting some great activate cards and some great destroy cards. It's been a long time destroy hasn't received any new cards. Like the list is 11 cards plus 1 flex, and that's it. What's Zorn? After any 3 or 4 cost card is played here, move it to another location. Pretty good. 2 cards left. Helion. Next turn, you can move cards to this location. Move is getting absurd, dude. This is anti-cloak too. This is a 5/8 cloak. But for you only. Depends on how much space you got. It's not just that. You can use this card to unclog your board. I don't know if the effect is powerful enough for a 5/8 stat. I feel like the cost is massive, and then the 8 power is just, I don't know. My Iron Patriot just pulled a custom card. What? Yeah, it seems like those cards are pulling custom cards. Is Iron Patriot using your skins, or is it using like random ones? Yours. So it's using what you have in your collection. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So for people who haven't been reading the chat, it seems like they changed Iron Patriot and a couple of other cards that generate cards. They generate your variants and splits. Mercury. You can move this once. Ongoing. Enemy cards here can't move. Remember all the cool move cards we just read? I don't think this is getting printed. This is too niche and too restrictive. It's like, and it's a 2/2. Like, this is a dead card that hits, and when it hits, it wins you the game, but when it doesn't, it's a dead card. She's probably going to be a 2-3. Mercury plus Cannonball guaranteed rock? Yes. Wait, that's broken. I didn't even think about that. You can move this once. Enemy cards here can't move. And then you can play it anywhere and just choose where you're going to Cannonball. Wait, doesn't this make Cannonball huge? Professor X is back. How? You block one location from moving. Wait a minute. This might be good. I mean, this is not just an anti-move card. Cannonball probably comes back with this card. Doesn't Cannonball probably make a comeback with Mercury? It does stop some, yeah. Hey, this is a very interesting card. Professor X Mercury. I mean, it stops card from moving from the location that you have Mercury on. It doesn't stop card moving into the Professor X location. You know what I mean? All in all, are this it? Anti-Madam Web? Yeah, it's anti-Madam Web for sure. This destroys the Madam Web. Are these the new cards? I have to say, very excited about the new cards. They cooked. They cooked. There's no others, right? This is it. Yeah, that's it. That's the end of it. They cooked very, 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 very nice Dataminds this time. I'm happy that they're back on their stride. They're back in shape. They're cooking, and I love it. Play Pixel Shanna. Do I get Pixel variants if I play Pixel Shanna? Yes. Oh, it doesn't give you yours. It gives you whatever the card is. Add 2 of Ultron Stones to your hand. Now, this was a 2-0, became a 2-2. This became a 2-5. Ultron Reality Stone. Add a drone here. Set its power to infinity Ultrons. Wait, what? 6 power? 3-6? 3-6 plus the 1 power? I didn't know the text. For each of your full locations, give one of your other cards here plus 2 power. Okay. Move the lowest power card, enemy card here to the location of Infinity Ultron. This is an interesting card. Dagger Banish. These are the new cards we read. The Gwenpool variant is fire, dude. So Kakuri is April. Okay. And so is Infinity Ultron. Hydra Stomper. May seems hot. Chibi Supremacy. Another Chibi album. Nice Agamotto variants. This is a nice Agatha variant. These are nice. Yeah, the disco is kind of funny. Look at the angry red half. Look at the shirt. Check Apocalypse again. Yeah, this one's cool. I'm looking for an Aris variant. This Aris is pretty good too. Look at Chibi Cull Obsidian. Cassandra Nova, this one. Copycat's pretty cool. Is this an Ayaya copycat? Is this for the weebs? That's an insane diamond bag. Another Ayaya Esme. Ooh, an Ayaya Gwenpool. Ooh, it's Ayaya month. I'm getting excited. My god, this is dark. It's 700? Give me. This is 700 also. That's really good. Magic gets like five different variants each Datamine. Another great Magneto variant. 2 great Magneto variants. Oh my god, this one's nuts. Mockingbird also never misses. Moon Knight also never misses. Holy, look at these Moon Knights, dude. Look at these Mockingbirds. Look at this Moon Knight. What in the world are these? Holy. Anything else that's like really cool? No, right? Red Guardian. This Red Heart is really funny. I love this Red Heart. This Rockslide is pretty cool too. Cersei getting some love. Disco Shang-Chi. Gameplays tomorrow, because we didn't actually get anything new today. Tomorrow we get a new season. We're just gonna yap about everything new. This card, I'm in love with this card. It's not even out. I love all the art and I love the card. This card is Sergio's life. Love Sergio is life. Bro, this card is outrageous. This is the base card, by the way. This is the base variant. And then you get an Ayaya one, and then you get a dark one. New Thanos, not impressed. Tina's Disco Thor is funny. Nice Valentina, kinda nice. I like the War Machine. Oh, look at the White Queen. I guess you guys love this one, right? Holy. Oh no. Holy. This is gorgeous, dude. It's got lightning. You know I love it. My wallet's about to cry. This Wolverine also pretty decent. Yo, Zorns has some insane variants too. This X23, I don't know how old she is, so I'm not making any comments. That is Archem X23. Pretty cool. They have 2 cards each week. They don't. It's one. It's Elixir and then Malekith Arishan. It's the standard thingy. I'm showing you my Greekness. I love Thunder. Yeah, Thunder and Fire is my weakness in cards. If they've got animated Thunder or Fire, I'll probably buy them. And I probably own them. It's one card. It's only one card. You told me it was 2. You lied to me. New Ultimate variants. Oh, this is an Ultimate variant. How many Magneto variants can a person hold? New Conquest variant. This one's cool. New Super Premium variant. Oh, this White Queen is a Super Premium variant. You guys think White Queen will make a comeback? Great variants, great cards. All in all, awesome data mines today. I'm very happy.